I'm working on a hand-pieced, hand-appliqued Dresden plate. I'm just pressing it now. I'm not sure on the back side, since it was appliqued, there's this extra fullness between the applique and the foundation. So I'm not sure how that's going to play out. There are stains, but when you're working with old quilts, don't wash them ahead of time because all the raw edges will fray. But here you can see our hand applique and the hand stitches. Some of the seams are twisted. I'll clip threads, press it, and load it into the machine. I used some best press and then a dry iron to help shrink that extra fullness. And here's kind of a neat area. You can see how it shrunk together, and you won't see those wrinkles because this is just below the applique. The applique will hide this. But you can see the extra fullness in here. It'll be okay. Here's something neat. I don't know if different people were working on this project, but each center I noticed is stitched a little different. Look at this one. The stitches go the opposite way from this one. And notice the bigger stitches. And here we'll go back to the first. And these are smaller, tighter stitches. I just think it's interesting if a family worked on this, or a quilt group, ladies' aid, something like that. It's just fun to look at these stitches, these hand stitches. And look at the thin weave of the fabric. Pretty delicate item. But there's pencil marks here. I suppose they marked out their blocks and then cut. Stay within the lines, right? Fabrics in the Dresden plate. It'll be fun to stitch this and look closer at every little fabric. I started quilting, but I didn't like the scale of my designs. You can see where I ripped it out here. But I'm going to try another feather design. I drew the spine. Right here you can see there's extra fullness in the border, so I'm going to show as I quilt how that's going to be taken up in my feathers, and it should make all that fullness disappear. I advanced the quilt, and you can see the extra fullness in here. I'm going to see if I can take care of that. I don't have vertical channel locks, so I just have to do the best I can, balancing, pulling, holding the machine straight, and fiddling with the fabric all at the same time. Just gently pulling behind the machine head. If I keep pushing this bulk of fabric towards the bottom, I'll have a multiplied problem to deal with when I get to the bottom. Okay, I have a few puckers up here, but hopefully that'll be taken up by my quilting, and it keeps from pushing all that extra fabric down to the bottom.